Hi everybody, my name is Angela Cleary. I'm a life coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. So today I want to talk about self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is what we do or what we create because we're not used to a certain thing. So for example, from my own experience, I have a history of narcissistic relationships. I have a history of only knowing not so nice men, assholes really. And say when a woman like me, so girls like me who are only used to a history of toxic relationships, they will finally meet a good person and they will inadvertently self-sabotage that relationship. So what I mean by that is, so I call good men aliens because it's an alien concept to me. Like I grew up with watching very unhealthy relationships. I never really saw a good model of love until later in life when I met a few people and a few couples that I was like, okay, what's going on here? You know, to actually see an equal relationship was alien to me. So I used to call the men in these relationships aliens because it is an alien concept. When you're so used to toxicity, when you're so used to a man treating you very badly, when a good man comes into your life, it scares you. Like women like me are scared of nice men because they're scary because we don't know what they're like. We're not used to that, and it scares us. It really scares us, and because of our history, we tend to expect the past to repeat itself. So if we meet a nice guy, we're going to think he's a liar and that all of this is a big fucking persona, and we're going to inadvertently or unconsciously sabotage that relationship because we're afraid of getting hurt. We're afraid of the past repeating itself. So therefore, we want to rip the band-aid off quick. So we think that this man is going to break our hearts like the rest of them did. This man is going to hurt us the way the rest of them did. So therefore, we just want to get the pain out of the way, get the breakup out of the way quickly. Because we think that this relationship is going to end like the rest of them. So therefore, we create scenarios in our mind based on what we know from the past. And inadvertently, we end up driving these people away from us. Now, I'm going to give you an example of my own personal self-sabotage when it comes to me a few years ago when I was going through a healing process. When I felt down or unhappy, I used to squeeze spots on my face, on my chest, on my arms, on my legs, everywhere, right? And like there wasn't actually any spots on my face to begin with. There wasn't any spots on my arms to begin with. But because of this unconscious thing in my mind, I would just keep picking at myself and keep just making and creating spots, creating, redness, and just my skin was just, I was ruining my skin. So I had to ask myself, what the fuck was I doing? Like, why did I keep doing this? And it only happened every so often, but every so often, my whole face, my whole chest and my arms and my legs used to be covered in red spots because I couldn't stop picking. So I realised, I actually asked myself, what the fuck is wrong here? And I realised because of an ex making me feel like I was ugly, making me feel that I wasn't pretty or wasn't good enough, then unconsciously I created what I believed in my mind. So I was beautiful, I had no spots, no bad skin, but in my mind I saw ugly. So therefore, when I was down, I used to actually create that ugly, create the ugly I saw in my mind. So this is self-sabotage. This is because of a self-limiting belief or because of a past behaviour or because of something somebody said. I believed I was ugly, so created that ugly when I was upset. So this happens when we get into a relationship that is good for us, or I meet somebody who's good for us. Like even, it doesn't have to be a relationship, even a friend who's nice and you're like, why are they being nice to me? That's not normal. Like there has to be an ulterior motive here. And that's the same for me. Like somebody offers me a present or said something nice to me, I'm like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, Do you know, and it really takes me back, like, and I'm like, no, there have to be lying. They can't, there's no such thing as nice people. But obviously there is, and I've grown to learn that, of course. But because of my past, and before I healed, I would think that everyone who was ever nice to me, whether it be a relationship or a person or a friend or whatever, I would think that there was something that they wanted in return. I would think that they can't be just being nice for the good of their health, like, because all I knew was not nice. All I knew was toxicity. All I knew was men who used and abused. I didn't know any different. So this is what happens when a man or a woman gets into a new relationship, or who meets somebody who is different to their norm. Because we're so fucking used to what we've been through in the past, the new is scary. The nice is scary. And that's the problem with us women these days. Because we've been so abused and mistreated in the past, we are afraid of nice guys. We really are. We're just like, this can't be right. This has to be a lie. So we pick up on all the things that remind us of our past. We don't listen or see the things that are going good. And we also think that if they do something nice, it's like, what did you do wrong? Why are you buying me flowers? Why did you get me that gift? Like, what are you hiding? Because we have been used to liars and cheaters in the past. All we see now is that. And it's not nice. Like, we will end up driving away the best thing that ever happened to us out of fear of the past repeating ourselves. We will create these scenarios. Like, I created the ugly on my face because I thought I was ugly. Do you know, we recreate the past because we're used to that. And a part of us as well is so used to this abuse and so used to this pain that we're afraid to be out of it, which doesn't make sense either. It's an unconscious thing where we are so used to this treatment that if we don't get that treatment, it's an alien concept. And it's like, this was our comfort zone. And even though we don't want to be treated like this shit, we still are only used to this. So if we don't get treated like shit, we think there's something wrong. And it's fucked up, like, it really is, because we deserve, that's the thing, we believe because of what we're used to that we do not deserve nice. We do not deserve to be treated well. We do not deserve to be loved. So therefore, if a man comes into our life, or a woman or whatever, comes into your life and treats you well, treats you with respect, and actually loves you the way you deserve to be loved, you run or you sabotage, and you create these scenarios in your head to make the pain go away quicker. Because you think that relationship, this new relationship, is going to end because all the other ones did. And you just want it over and done with. You'd rather get it over and done with instead of waiting another 6 months before they break up with you. But they're not going to break up with you because they love you. But if you continue to self-sabotage, and if you continue to accuse this person of stuff, or accuse him of stuff that your ex has treated you like, this is going to drive them away. Like, you know, as I said, with my spots, I wasn't ugly, but I thought I was. So I created that ugly because that's what I believed. So when you self-sabotage in a relationship, you will recreate the past yourself. This has nothing to do with your new partner, your new alien, because this guy is actually the good guy. This is all to do with your unhealed wounds. And like, you literally are, you manifest what you fear. You really do. And if you believe that the past is going to repeat itself, you are going to create that scenario for yourself. And because of your self-limiting beliefs, and because of your self-sabotaging, you are eventually going to break this relationship. You are. Not the person that you think is going to be wrong. It's you and your inner wounds. And that's the thing, and it's not just about relationships, it's about careers as well. Like, sometimes, like, you know, we're so used to the say, we grew up, like, I grew up with very little money, and my dad worked very hard, and that's all we knew. You work hard, you struggle, you barely get from one week to the next. So even money is an alien concept, do you know, sometimes. And like, you know, this is all your mindset. And you fear debt, you fear certain things, and then you end up sabotaging, I suppose, your future career. You sabotage your dreams because you don't think you're good enough. You don't think you deserve this, and you're like you don't reach for the stars because you end up fucking up your future because you expect the past to happen. Do you know what I mean? So like, you think that you're not deserving of more money, you're not deserving of that career, you're not deserving to be happy in relationship or in career or in anything you do. You just think, I'm used to this past. I'm used to being hurt. I'm used to being abused. I'm used to being in this low vibrational energy. I want to go back here because I know no different. You don't want to. Like, obviously, deep in your heart and soul, you want that happy relationship. You want that fairy tale. You want that happy ever after. But because you know nothing other than pain, you are afraid of the good. And this is why we self-sabotage. And we fuck up the good things in our life because we're so used to what has happened to us in the past. So we really need to start looking within ourselves and start realizing that we do deserve the fairy tale. We do deserve the happy ever after. And we do deserve for a person to treat us with the love and respect that we never had. We really do. And like, this is why it's so important for us to look within ourselves and heal our inner wounds and heal our wounds around our past, because we're going to end up running away from the best thing that ever happened to us. We're going to end up driving away that person who could be the best thing that ever happened to us because of our self-limiting beliefs, because of our insecurities. And as I said, it has absolutely nothing to do with that person and everything to do with what is inside you. And you won't ever, like, your scenarios in your head aren't going to change, and they're going to get worse, and you will drive away that person, you will drive away that career, and you will drive away that good thing in your life if you continue to base everything on what you've been through in the past. You have to realize that just because you went through those things, it doesn't mean you deserved those things. You deserve that love, you deserve that happiness, you deserve that respect, and you deserve to respect yourself and know that, know your worth. Really do look inside yourself and heal those fucking wounds, because my God, that will be the best thing you ever do. Really is. And to find that love for yourself is what you need to do first. But you have to understand that anything that causes you pain, anything that causes you anger, anything that causes you fear is in you to be healed. It's an internal core wound. It's your past. It's your unhealed trauma. It's your childhood trauma. This is the only thing creating this in your mind. Nothing else. The person that you're accusing of stuff, or the person that you think is going to do these things, this is not going to happen. Fear is a choice. We fear things that haven't happened and may never fucking happen. Fear is a choice. You know what I mean? And like, as I said before, we manifest what we fear. So if you're fearing that this relationship is going to be the same as past, you're going to attract that shit to you. You're going to end up driving this person away because of your unhealed trauma. You really are, and it's not nice. You need to look within yourself and you need to heal those parts of yourself. Like, I'm still single and I don't plan on getting into a relationship so I know I'm fully healed. And I don't want, like, I know myself, if I got into a relationship now, I would probably self-sabotage it, because if I met a nice guy, I'd probably be looking at him and go, yes, he's lying. Because I'm so used to the past, like, but I found love within myself. And that, to me, is enough for now. And as I'm healing and growing, I know that as I vibrate higher, I will attract the right person to me. But, like, I would rather have this shit healed before I get into another relationship, because I don't want to be the one to sabotage something good, you know. I don't want to find my alien and drive him away, like. So, you know, I'm actively healing every single day because of my own trauma. And I know that I can self-sabotage. Thankfully, I've overcome my physical self-sabotage. And, you know, I'm not going to ruin my face again or ruin my body again because of something an ex said to me. Or an ex did to me, or whatever. Do you know, so, like, I've learned from that I was self-sabotaging my beauty because I felt ugly. So therefore, I know that if I got into a relationship with a nice guy, I probably... there is a potential that I drive him away because I would not be used to being treated well. And this is what we do. We drive good people out of our lives because we're so used to the bad guys. And that's the thing, like, you know, we always question, why does a girl always want a bad guy? It's because we're used to it. It's all we're used to. We're used to being treated like shit, so therefore we just find it so difficult to receive love. And that's the thing, it's about receiving love. So when you heal those internal wounds, your heart will open and you will be able to receive love, and you will be able to feel that you are worthy and deserving of this love. So, you know, that's the thing. If something good comes into your life, know that you deserve it and trust it. Trust that things have changed. Trust that the past won't repeat itself. Trust that you are deserving of love. Trust that you do deserve the fairy tale. But trust in the truth. Don't believe your ego mind, and don't believe what you're creating, and don't believe that the past will repeat itself. Believe what he does. And like, actions speak louder than words, you know. And when a man treats you nice and treats you with respect, know that it's real and that you do deserve it. You really, really do. Know that this is your chance and this is your fairy tale. Like, you know, I've heard so many women say, sometimes he's so nice that it gives me the ick. Like, we get the ick from nice guys because they're nice. We're not used to it. Like, we're expected to be treated like fucking shit. It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And it's a crazy concept that we literally drive away nice guys because we're so not used to it. It gives us the creeps. We think, oh yeah, somebody treats me like shit, so that makes me feel comfortable. But it only makes you feel comfortable because it's the only thing you know. It's your comfort zone. And we're afraid to leave our comfort zone. We're afraid to try for something new. We're afraid to be loved. We really are. We're afraid of love. Do you know, and I saw that in a movie lately as well, like, this guy was going to meet this woman and he wasn't going to turn up, and your one goes to him, what, are you afraid she won't turn up? And then she was like, no, actually, you're afraid she will turn up. And that's the thing, like, you know, when we get into new relationships and we're like, we're actually afraid of it happening more than we are afraid of it not happening, which is mad. It's actually crazy. Like, we're afraid of the happy ever after because we're so fucking used to the disrespect. Our minds are crazy. Like, our ego mind is so crazy. Do you know, so we need to understand that we do deserve better. We do deserve love. We do deserve respect, and we do deserve that alien. Like, sorry for, like, that's my label for nice guys is aliens, because my God, it's something I've never ever experienced myself. So please don't drive away your alien. Look within yourself and understand that this guy is being nice to you because he loves you, not because he's trying to use you. If this guy is different to the guys you're used to, that's because he is the nice guy. He is your one. So don't drive him away with your self-sabotage. Heal your wounds, heal your past traumas so that you can hold on to that magic and that you can hold on to that love, because you do fucking deserve it. You really, really do. And we do. So to stop thinking the past is going to repeat itself. Stop believing that you deserve abuse, because you fucking don't. You deserve to be happy. You deserve the alien. You deserve the knight in shining armor. You deserve that man. And I'm not saying that we need to be in a relationship, Brendan. You deserve to love yourself first. And that's the whole point of this healing, is to heal those wounds so that we can love ourselves first. And that's one thing I know. Like, I am so happy being single because I love myself now. And that is enough for me. Do you know, and I will wait for that guy. And it doesn't matter when it comes or if it comes. It doesn't matter, because I am happy and I love myself because I've healed my wounds. But oh my God, when my alien does come, I want to be okay enough that I will not sabotage it. So look within yourself. Ask yourself, why do you keep repeating this stuff in your head? Because it's not true. It's not. Your fear is based on your experience and has nothing to do with your future. And as I said, we manifest what we believe. So start daydreaming of your happy ever after. Start picturing that house, that family, the marriage. Picture what you want. Create that life with that person, because you do deserve it. You do deserve to be loved. So stop sabotaging the good in your life. Stop recreating the past, because that is what you're doing. You're recreating something you're used to. So start creating new, start creating magic, start believing in that happy ever after, because it is yours and you do deserve it. You just need to believe in yourself and believe in your own worth and heal that heart, heal those wounds, heal that pain, so that you don't drive away that happy ever after. So just please look within yourselves and don't be afraid of the magic, because it's there for you, and fuck the past. It will not repeat itself. Believe that you deserve happiness, believe that you deserve love, and believe that it is yours, and don't drive it away. So yeah, thanks for listening today, and if this resonates, please like and share, and please like and share my page. See you again. Bye bye.